Yo, what's up with y'all, girls and boys, bro? It's it's day 60. I was about to say 30. I don't know why I was about to say 30, but it's day 60. That's 30 times 2. And we're gonna do some hacker rank. Um there will be two arrays of integers determined. Yeah, hope y'all are having a good week. Two integers determine if all integers that satisfy the following two conditions. The elements of the first array are all factors of the integer being considered. The integer being considered is a factor of all elements of the second array. These numbers are referred to as being between the two arrays. Determine how many such numbers exist. The two numbers between. So the elements are all factors of the integer being considered. The integer being considered is a factor of all elements of the second array. There are two numbers between the array 6 and 12. 6 0.0660 2460 3660 for the first value, 1220 1260 for second value. Return 2. Complete the get total function in the area below. You should return the number of integers that are between the sets. 2 6 6 is to 6 6 6 and 36 to 6 12 2 12 6 12 12 to 2 12 to what? Complete the total. Should return the number of integers between the sets. And the first line contains a b. 2 and 4 divide evenly into 4 8 12 and 16. 4 8 and 16 divide evenly into 16 to 16 and into 16 32 and 96. 4 8 and 16 are the only three numbers for which each element of a is a factor, each element of a is a factor of all. Not gonna lie, I kinda lost the plot, not gonna lie. 4 divided evenly into so numbers for 8 and 16. For 8 and 16 are the only two numbers for which each element of a is a factor, and each is a factor of a is a factor, and each is a factor of all elements of b. So 4 16 divided by 4, 16 divided by 8, no, 16 here's the first are all factors of the integer being considered. Okay, so all factor the integer being considered as a factor of all elements in the second array. So factor, I don't get it, bro. Then the elements of the first array are factors of the integer being considered, the integer being considered to numbers between array 6 and 12. So 2 6. Okay, so basically divided by 6 24 divided by 6 and 36 divided by 6. All integers have conditions. For 8 and 16. So basically this needs to be divided. And then 16, 32, and 96. You have two numbers, 6, 2, 6, 6. But why the 2, 6 are all factors of the integer? Determine all integers according to conditions. The elements of the first order are all factors of the integer being considered. Factors. All factors to be considered. So the first order, all factors of the integer being considered. All factors of the integer being considered. Why is there not a 2 here then? The integer being considered as a factor of all elements of the second order. Integer being considered as a factor of all elements of. But I don't get this, I don't get this. Factors of the integer being considered as a factor of all elements of the second array. Just being between the two arrays. 2, 6. Okay, I get 2 and 6 because this is 2 and 6. Then 24 and 36. But we also have 24 can be divided by 2 as well. 36 can be divided by 2 as well. So why is it only 6 and 2 and 12? Why is it only 6 and 12 then? Two numbers between the arrays 6 and 12, 6 times. Okay, so the number must be the elements of the first order, all factors of the integer being considered. So just run some sort of loop. We run some sort of loop, but all factors of the integer. What is the factor number? A whole number that divides into another number exactly. For 6, how about 6, 7? How about 6, 7? These numbers are referred to as being the elements of the first array are all factors of the integer being considered. So we get 6 from the first array, the factor of all elements of the second array. The integer being considered is a factor of all elements of the second array. Okay, so think so it starts at 1. Scan. So because 6 is 12, 4, 8, and 16. 4, 18, 10, 16. So 4 is divided by 2. Fact, 2 is a factor of 4, 2 is a factor of 8, 2 is a factor of 16. 4 is a factor of 4, 4 is a factor of 8, 4 is a factor of 16. And also 4 is a factor of 16. 32 is 96. 6, 32, 8, and 16. Okay. To so first array, all factors of the integer being considered. The integer being considered is all else. Okay. For let I get one I less than equal to 100 I plus let sense. So the number, so this number has to be divided by evenly by both these, and also needs to divide all of these. So we're gonna have for let j get 0 less than 8 of the length j plus plus. We're gonna have our norm if a of I if I then this a of I not equal 0 break break okay, so I right, a of I so first we're gonna check. So first it's gonna be 1. So 1, this ALI is not equal to 0, so it's gonna break. Okay, when it's 6, when it's 6, 62 is gonna be equal to 0. We need to keep this in an array or something. Keep this in an array or something. Mm. So if count equals 0, else if I equals 0, if count plus if count equals dot length wait wait if count is this equals 0 if count plus but counts shoot I and the length let's just to be a zero J feel my logic is too complicated. Mm, we can literally just get like the sort of factors. You can just like get all the factors of elements from here, and then let's say factors an empty array. If I max a equals a of I. So I get 0, I actually 1 less than equal to so I get 1 equal to max of a I plus plus if J. Okay, that's gonna be it for today, man. It's been like 30 minutes already. I'll probably try to like continue this on my own. Let's make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow me in the description and have a nice week and see you tomorrow.